What it do?
What a one good people, it's your boy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sugar. Your plan is best playing Papa.
Oh, yes.
Chilling here and there. Hey, as we get to winter. Hey, last
days of summer.
Last days of summer, my guy.
Last sunset, yes. Otherwise, what's good?
Chilling, my guy.
We're talking about Botswana.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my trip
to dope.
I'll never forget that. Steezy, Simba, Bayand, New Year's.
Oh, it was a New Year's.
It was New Year's.
Nice.
I just gotten back from Vic Falls. I was sick, bro.
Carnival.
I was bedridden in there. I didn't want to see alcohol. I didn't want to see my beers.
Do you still have Carnival?
Nah, check.
Okay.
Nah,
so you came from that side of Mugadai?
I came down
to Gweru.
Then Steezy and them hit me up. Right? Brought bottles, Baddie, Glenny, Jack Daniels, wow. And then the Urks were like, we've got a trip to Bots. I know I'm broke also, guy. Vic Falls Carnival, to put it our bag.
Yeah.
I don't have a passport. Yeah, let's cut.
Nice, I don't need a passport. But yes, man, I asked about Botswana because I saw in the news, Kitchenzi, you don't need a passport anymore, or maybe it's something they're working on and stuff like that. Zimbabwe, Botswana.
I think that was the agreement, but obviously it's not for Notanga to amended and whatever. I don't think it's already official that you don't need it's too yet to go to whatever bills or whatever they have to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about that thing that people always talk about? Could come Tari, you can just cross maybe with an ID or stuff like that. Is it true?
I think even for Zambia.
Maybe if you're going to buy something.
For Zambia usually, even for Zambia, no buy as long as you own an ID.
Oh,
it's
like no people.
I think finding a daily pass. And I think obviously stuff here per board and
okay.
And in the Gadaus and I don't think that I'll be allowed to. But I'm sure there is, that whole no man's land. But I could maybe
okay.
And what are in those countries that are such a pull factor that I want to go and stay there? It's different from SA. If SA was like that, everyone would take the opportunity to
see. We'd be there.
Maybe Mozambique, not knowing. Like I'm thinking about Botswana. It's there, and then you go to Francistown. But I didn't see anything that would entice me to go and work in Botswana.
The borders are not good.
But the chance even though daily passes and stuff.
Okay.
The borders like Zambia near Bots. They're a bit more not lenient, but they're better than SA. SA can just be tedious, bro.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. What else? I was checking the news today. Like, what did we have in the news and what were people discussing online? Oh, we had a conversation about classic albums with my friend.
Right.
And then, so I was talking about like African hip hop classic albums. And then he was like, yeah, Zimbabwe, Atina. And then I was like, what? Oh, we do, bro. Like, generally, we have a lot of classic albums. Hip hop, maybe we might have a few, but we have a lot of classic albums in them, bro.
No, there's a lot.
Like, I can think of one top of my head, Ancient Voices.
Anyway, so what? Every Eben Groover had an album.
Did you have like 5 albums from the top of your head? I'm not gonna funga with they were classic albums. Besides Chamembe, Volume 1 and Chibutiro. Besides those 2 and it's only from Chukuz.
What's the one that has Vuma Iwe? That's a classic album.
I don't know, man. I don't really like follow his album, but I know a lot of people love
that. That album was good.
Yeah.
You get
Fishers of Man.
Yeah, Tony Anderson. The Dishows, those gospel albums. And I think gospel artist guy.
Fishers of Men, Major Ramba. I think 1999, 2000. That was a dope album.
Messi Mutrene.
That was like around 4.
Yeah, everyone. That was a dope album, my guy.
Who is Messenger? She's still there, right?
She's there. I bumped into an interview. Kate Kudzai, the brother.
Yeah.
I get an interview. I should tell her, my drugs go America. That was very interesting. But he came back. He looks like he's clean. So just talking about his life. I think it was Ola. Or was it Nanigo?
Oh.
Right to Taura. I don't know everyone in the Mutrene family sing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I only knew Messenger, and I think she was still a kid by those days when we were listening to her. I think she was in her early 20s. And then that's around the time when we had what's the album? You remember, right? I was telling my friend, I was like, Blue Movie.
Exactly.
That was those are classic. And he was refusing, bro. I was like, nah, those are classic albums, bro.
Blue Movie, I got Baddie pa airplane.
And you remember, you know, Zichi? Album Raven and Jeff.
Rocky.
Revenge to Trinity. Okay, no, but that must have been Chamemba, and I remember.
It must have been Chamemba.
Yeah, I remember. But it's just that we can't name them from the top of our heads, but those albums are nice.
Anyway, Pagambo music, Jamal.
During the Jonathan Moore, 90%, 100% local content. You think that helped us? Could we be more inclined to our local music more than we do now?
I wish it happened now. I wish it happened now.
In the streaming era.
Yes. Piper and it. It's like the vehicle you have to engage the one. In terms of pampas na internet, so you're limited to 30 minutes of squealer. Remember that? You're limited to 30 minutes of squealer. And it on a Saturday. You're limited to 30 minutes of Ezomkid. So you're not really going to. I don't think we consumed as much music as we should have. Because then, Tapusha, Eben Grooves, Gospel, all if I'm too good.
Exactly, yeah.
And it. Whereas if it was open now, Denim Hoods, Sun, put K-Flow, and it. Put
all those people.
And it. Because imagine if those guys had that platform and that push, and it. Alright, could MTV knows Ezomkido, could MTV knows and it. But it don't go push up boys there.
Yeah.
And it. Whereas now, they have to work hard. They much as they want to distribute their music, they need to work hard.
They need to, because if they don't get like that radio push, one.
Saga, it's interesting to Kuti. It was good at the time, but it would have been better now.
Okay. Yeah. And
that was like drive, bro.
Back to Black album. Pax
Afro.
Yo!
Pax Afro.
That was a classic.
There was a gospel group in Faith Move Mountains.
I don't know that one. I knew Shape Zimbabwe Family. I took my university there. Hey, what a time. What a time. So you see, guys, we actually have classic albums.
They are.
A lot of
they
them.
Are.
A lot of this. Vana John Chibadura and then the OGs, those guys made
timeless
classic,
music.
Exactly, timeless.
Timeless music.
But after that, it's not like music. No, it was still dope because I was even telling my friend, I was like, you know, Sauna Season to me was a dope album. Ananzani Saint Flow. Nana Silas Marindi. Nana Kanti. That was a dope album. And I was saying, even like, you know, his rollout, like we were talking about rollouts. You remember yesterday you were talking about Drake's rollout here, Iceman. And then I was like, we had rollout here, Saint Floyd, I can't believe the crib. And then he came back. It wasn't as big, but that was a dope rollout. Do we have any other rollout like that we've seen?
I think there was one year Winky D.
Which one?
Gombwe.
Oh, paketa rollout.
Pane Gombwe and suppose yakazumbu yakapfeka alien suit in studio.
Oh, but in what the alien and the extraterrestrial.
Pane my numbers.
Then
after the Pakaseta Gombwe.
Yeah, Gombo was after.
Because it yakazora futi Roman numerals or something. I'm bathtub so.
Oh wow, I don't remember that one.
And I think also the rollout album Rajapri is it tells a story. It's 4 episodes, but it's a continuous movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got part 1. About you? Part music. 2 coming.
I drop a music or
I drop a video actually because it was so the story says there's this couple that's trying to make it but things are tight. Then the wife gets a job in SA. Right? Once she gets a job in SA, she then realizes that she's pregnant. She brings back a Mudon. Abachingetisa Mudon Kuden. Bamnini, where this character, Baukta jealous the main. Then they kill the parents. Like poison them. Because I want the full match.
Where was I when this rollout was coming out? I don't even know this one.
There was some serious storytelling in that.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I should follow it up
it's on YouTube.
I love rollouts, dude. I love rollouts, but I don't seem to find them per Zimbabwean music. People just drop. And the other rollout, maybe with these hip hop artists, I don't really like it. You can drama. After drama, also drop album. I want like rollout
proper. Iceman. Yeah, Iceman.
You said that I think science. On the 16th of May or 15th of May, I don't know which date it is. So that's when the album drops. So people are coming and like, I must blowtorch Toronto municipality, they've all closed it up. They are now trying to actually like get the ice off as well. Oh, yeah. I thought maybe he had talked to the council or something because Drake is big in Toronto.
He's not. I wouldn't be surprised that he spoke to the cops.
Exactly, same.
And it brings attention to the city.
Even him being the superstar he is, I think it has brought like so much attention to Toronto.
Yeah.
Besides the basketball team, and just NBA, but Drake's career, dude, has done a lot for Toronto. Yeah, and news. Oh, you were here. I was at home reading the news. I was just watching like Chatunga'S sentencing and that other kid, bruh. Dude, I actually felt sorry for a second. I was like, so this guy is going away for 6 years, bruh. 6 years
for taking someone else's.
Okay, would you? And the judge was allegedly. Allegedly, because the judge was like, I don't know if you took the fall for your friend, but these are the consequences that come with like these things. And then he gave him his sentencing. Like, I think Bellarmine got 2.5 years.
All right.
And then they said, but if he pays, I think it's 600,000 rands. He will be deported back to Zimbabwe. So yeah, they gave him a policeman to take him to the airport so that he comes back. And then that guy Tobias is supposed to stay in jail for those 6 years. He's supposed to serve 6 years and then get deported back to Zimbabwe. So would you take the fall for me? Come on, I'm paying you, bro.
Nigga, prison is hard, man.
You know, there was a friend of mine I was talking to on chat, and then he was like, prison luxury in South Africa, the prisons are luxurious. I was like, that's not the mindset you're supposed to have as a grown-up. Because we're in our 30s, dude. If you waste the 6 years locked away...
And how guaranteed are you that you're going to be luxuriously treated?
You are not. I've heard from like when people talk about my interviews and stuff, they'll be saying like, prison in Zimbabwe is actually calm. It's different from South Africa. There's no gangs, there's no wars, there's no initiations.
And it's more like rehab.
Exactly. It's a proper rehabilitation.
Oscar Gataurwan Pambuka. Like, y'all don't need all these rehab school things. Send them to because not a ball.
You've never been to jail.
Hey, Oscar Kasungwa.
Oh,
Oscar Nasungwa 2 or 3 years.
Kayapana need rehab.
Akataura is there by one of the shows. And there's no need for rehab.
Okay.
Because ingono afarira
Budari.
Yeah, because until you were saying that he was doing meth. Then I managed to abatwa. Then he's I think two or 3 years. And it was the first time Bandagashika Miami. Why did they shake out there also? Like he says it's actually on Instagram or somewhere.
Shame. That is nothing.
Kana muchitolava zvenyu zvimutoaendesa kuzvimarehab zvinodhura unoendesa mujeri. It's like
so you see ndopanozopa ma-conversations edu kuti with these interviews ationa achitaugwa nevanhu we get to see a picture. Yes, we've never been there before, but we see a picture kuti okay, which means this side might be better than being locked up up there. It's a foreign country, dude. Your family needs to come and see
and then you hope that he didn't shoot a South African.
But it's a South African who and they paid him 400,000.
Then you hope was not the Zimbabwe.
Right, it's just too scary to be that side. For me, it's scary.
But I
was like, hey, for every action there's a consequence.
But
it happens, life goes on.
you hope that they will learn. Because it was like a lot
the purpose.
It was a lot of accumulating things that led up to this. You'll be surprised that I just
yeah, because
enough warning has been given.
The other charge he pointed a gun at someone, but then he claimed it was a toy gun 2 weeks before that incident. But I think it was a neighbor or someone from the neighborhood or something like that. And the superstitious people call it maple.
First year, third year,
he's going to come out when he's 38.
Sure. International criminal record.
Sure. That's like, hey, but they say he was his bodyguard. I guess cannot bodyguard.
If I was wrong, so he did his job.
Yeah, he did his job.
He did his job.
Yeah.
Then hope could they take you off him over behind the bars.
I'm sure they will, obviously. Like
hopefully, bro. You know how it is, bro.
I'm scared of jail. I think people forget.
You know. That's the thing. In the heat of the moment, tukwanza kuti bo. Ndakandani comfort yangu mtara. Ndakunakiru andukangana.
Because imagine now I'm being deported. I can't even come to see you. You're there, and now your family. Sometimes your family wants to see you every Sunday. Let's say Wangori Pawawa, like it would have been easier.
Now
we can come. Even triggering, I couldn't go and Timbono Kalubi Kappa side. To Batatongo Batan Zakamari, Combi, $50. Yeah, we go and see our homie Tom Simbisa. We come back.
Yeah, I'm one.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I guess someone can learn from this.
And let's see, what else?
About one.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, and also, hey, I left my iPad. Now I don't have notes. I'm trying to think of what else I did. Oh, I read about Baddie culture. Like, do you think Baddie culture has fully penetrated Zimbabwean environment or not?
Half. They are decent people out there that are grounded and that are grounded and have got their things going on. And it, cause it's there's no career, there's no graft you're doing. Tunongona ma vibes. And it, but the graft ndikakufonera Na 10 o'clock makuseni ndakara every day. Unozomuka ne Thursday. Kusvika
Sunday. Living lavish.
Catching aeroplanes. Then you get some really genuine, real ladies out there, bro. You know. Pana mdaraga. Anozvibhadhira ma-swimming lessons zake. Uita ma-lessons zake. Modest. Alright, uisaka ukazotera papa. Alright, undi lawyer, undi doctor, ane side hustle rake ribora. I know she's going to work. I get. So you've got at the moment you've got two sides. Baddie ne lady.
I think Baddie is winning.
On social media.
No, even like no, not winning even in life. Winning this war.
You think?
Like I think I strongly believe the ladies are being slowly influenced to become baddies because some are even giving up. Like this lady like thing is not paying me well. It's not doing anything for me. I've been decent. I've been doing things by the book. Nothing is going as it should.
So maybe it's the middle. There's a middle ground as well. There's a middle ground between there are baddies, ladies, and then there's this middle ground that falls either way.
Either way, because like the baddies always get it their way.
Yeah.
They always get the marriage that the ladies want.
Yeah.
They always get the money that everyone wants. They get the jobs. They get the life. They get the money.
Are they happy, bro?
I don't know whether they're happy or not.
We need to bring them on. But who will come on our platform and say, I'm a baddie?
I'm a baddie. Like,
you know, I think also Gaga. Society made one it. Taku praise zvakadhakwa. And it. So you find fornication, adultery, those niggas not big ones. Why get it? Whereas
and our parents now don't correct us anymore. They'll be like,
and also the other conversation that's happening in the families is now, why are you rushing? You should enjoy life. And this is coming from your mother. You know, I was looking particularly at one family that we train with Parab, and they've soon left the country. There are all of them there. 25 Bangwarora. To tell even my face.
Yeah.
And don't get to push but they and then they support.
But first one.
Even extend the family.
Everything.
From outside, that family is solid. It's solid. No, at the end they have their differences.
I think I would want my family.
Then what are you
talk chega, don't worry.
Finances.
Don't you think we can even have that as like boys or like as my friends or whatever?
We can, but
yeah, it can be scary though because sometimes people get easy with them.
Because the thing is, on it, out. If I then push you to go towards marriage, and it, I need to be able to support you somewhere. And it's alright. Let's commercialize this thing. You know, the Chances podcast. So as that Chances starts making money off this thing, because that's the biggest guys. I'm not particularly sure about things that cause divorce in marriage, but one of them is lack of money.
It helps a lot. Money helps a lot.
You don't know when they got to Garanaya the other day. Married, 2 kids. I don't know that you could. What of what are you? That's part of 5 didn't quite. Ashamari. Or the Chagamunaga. You could not track a chidara chow. Chisinga nets, chisinga chisri pet. But
Baddies.
Iwe munhu yatikamisa panapa ndikaudza ndo zvakataura unotonyepa iwe. Church going chi zvekutodaro. Akandiza straight up. In fact, akazvitara pangati like a group like this, they were chilling here. Akati haina hangu bogged in. Face wangu zvese. Husband yangu inipa zvese. Tutara munhu akatenga beer. Not only beer. Atonekamura vits. Zvese po. Vana zvese po. Panotaendesaka chimwe chidhara chiri machuwa. What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Money, I don't know if it's money or if it's just food, Pamba. I think food in the end of Pamba. But money sometimes, yes, because even sometimes you're not available because auto na mari, Pamba auto na fuel. Auto na moto ya kuti ende kunona munhu kuti kurumidzoba ubasa and whatever, like money
money makes the world go round.
So sometimes you actually love someone and you want to do all those things, but you
just get exactly
because the money factor is limiting.
Or you then have a wife who cannot organize. And it was all right. Baba, Murugunzao 5,000 per day, 2,000 day school fees, and it. Ababa no batches of trigger I think if you go into marriage with a woman who can build for pets, I'm not going to get a musha.
Yeah, that's obvious.
And you only want to ask for chagachi. Big.
But sometimes it becomes too much. Because now your wife has to go to work because big rubber is kukwana. So for you could have to work at the Pamba food and then she has to do the budgets, she has to build, she has to nature the kids. It becomes too much.
That much Instagram post. Before you get married, you need to ask these questions. Your finance, kids, how are we going to raise? How are we going to raise the kids? Whose responsibility is this? A lot of people are getting into marriage while they are infatuated, not in love. So infatuation is dark. It fades away. Go on. And again, what then happens? It's a ripple effect. That man is going to look for someone else to be infatuated with. So dark.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. You might get your trophy wife from there. Baddie, heavy.
But you're infatuated by some idea. Maybe I don't think I'm a dress or
down to earth. And he had to go to moon trophy wife. Yet, panangwe munhu ngarasanga na dira ari paside woto pauto vibe naye but woto kuti udene nemunhu pateni
aziti that's true.
It's Nikadichi, you know that one of the things that I feel Zimbabwe needs now is some series, my series and it and end up at TV are popular like Your Scandal, Rhythm City, Generations, all those my sitcoms and it. We need that back. Your Studio 263s, your Amakorokoza, your those sitcoms were meant to shape the way the way society behaves, and Zimbabweans don't mind busy.
And it's even out of what
Studio X yakauya molded around HIV awareness.
Exactly.
And it things like STIs, HIV, and they were educating us and it. And that team in our bones. As much as it was a comedy, it was training us too. Now, what then do you have in Tumetuma skits to go to fun?
In the skit couch, you're skit couch.
There's a guy I like, Anonzi Willow Edutainment. Willow Edutainment is acting out what drunkenness is doing to families.
Oh,
I've
seen him. I've seen him.
That's some realistic shit, bro. That's some realistic. That's some like.
But
bro.
I don't know what we digressed from Baddies and whatever. But this also had to be one of the topics. So we might actually end with this topic here, like masquids and whatever, and how they are shaping us. We need those, like, soap is back and stuff. But yeah, you were talking about Willow Edutainment.
Bro, I watch that guy almost every day, bro.
I always see him
and I'm like, is this guy really drunk when he's doing this? Because bro, it's so realistic. There are families that are dealing with that every day. That is some real.
But how then does it like come to shape community? Like, what awareness now does it give us, and how do we move forward from that? Because sometimes people might be acting what's happening in like houses and whatever. The whole Chakafu kids are stuff, and like what then do we learn from that?
I think in that case, and you then get to. Iwo kana munhu anodhakwa chichichi ukasazviona ipapo uchiti
saka ndichitonetsa vanhu ndichitodai so and newo kana usina munhu akadaromba kwenyu get to see your families actually live
so patinchibva panapa nemfeso wangu achina kudhena akadhakwa ini ndichitosvika achinoita izvi ndosaka asingazodi kuonekwa neni.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's handikatiko ndo saka pauda media iyoyo manje iri
but ishoma sai
as long as you don't have what's on ZBC now that if we don't have ZBC and it 3K TV 3K TV ZTN, do they have a show that we can
they have shows though, but then
do we have a show, right, that we then say, hey, Chansa is a celebrity. He acts on this show.
No, and also
this is now and you
so these shows are